Hey everyone, this is Brandon Kelby from Jiu-Jitsu 101 with this week's coastline technique of the week. My friend Dan, we're here at Forza Training Center today. Today I want to show a sweep from inverted de la Riva. Actually my favorite sweep. I learned this from the Mendez brothers years ago, just on their online platform. They called it sweep number one, and it's certainly been my number one sweep. For sweep number one, we're going to grab onto the Kimura grip, dive into the T Kimura position, and then come up with a basic Kimura finish.
Whenever I'm setting up my inverted de la Riva, optimal grips, I get a strong hook with my leg wrapping around his leg. I control his wrist, and I control the collar. I also want to be controlling the inside position with my knee. From here, I'm going to push, and then as I push with my legs, I push with my arms, I push with everything. And then I'm going to pull him back into me, except perpendicular. From here, I go for a backwards roll and come into the top position. This whole time I was holding onto his wrist, and I'm going to use that to prop his elbow nice and high to secure the Kimura grip. From here, I'm going to roll over my left shoulder so I can land in the T Kimura position, but I'm immediately, here Dan, rotate a little, other way. But I'm immediately going to cover his face and start coming up with the rest of my body so I can apply leverage and finish the Kimura, right? So notice I'm pushing his hand underneath of his back up towards his shoulder blade, and then most of the finish from here is coming from the pull of my left arm, right? From here, I can continue to pull, but I stopped only when he began to tap. That's it. Inverted de la Riva hook. I control the wrist, I control the lapel, my left knee is tight. I'm going to push, and I'm going to pull perpendicular, perform a backwards roll, come up on top. Hike the elbow, roll over my shoulder, and immediately I'm coming on top, shoving his hand a little more behind his back, and then rowing with my arm. So let's take a look at this position. So I'm rowing with his arm. Notice my legs. I'm kind of lunging over his head. So if Dan tries to come up to relieve the pressure, he can't go anywhere. One more time at full speed.